How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We need to do a SafeMoon update today because it's down again 30% today. So they've had some big news since I actually made my video yesterday. They've been on two new exchanges. They had an AMA that we need to cover. There's a lot going on. And towards the end of the video, I want to talk about a celebrity that actually just posted about SafeMoon, which is really interesting. And I want to talk about whether now is the time to buy the dip on SafeMoon. So if you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, I appreciate that. Thank you. So SafeMoon has come down. Its fully diluted market cap, according to CoinMarketCap, is about 3.5 billion. It was all the way up above 5 billion for a little while. We can see it was up around 13, 14. Now it's down to about 5. So it's come down a decent amount. It's got a lot of people asking, is now the time to buy? Is this going to moon? We can see volume is still very high. So volume is really high, and we saw this all really recently. So in the last 7 days, we've seen more and more users add to this, obviously. We saw a lot of volume here just around about 2:30 a.m. So huge volume here, pushing this up. And then we saw a little bit of decreasing volume throughout the day. Now, there's been a lot that's going on with SafeMoon. Right now, there's a lot going on. Before we get into all the news, all the excitement, all the intrigue, I do want to say, in case you want something that's a little bit more steady, Ethereum is doing still really well. I'm making a video on it now. Ethereum's up a good amount today. Bitcoin, I think, is going to do really well. There's a link down there to BlockFi. In case you want an interest rate on your cryptocurrency, they pay you 5.25% on Ethereum, 6% on Bitcoin. You can put some money in there, and they pay you that every single month. So let's get on to SafeMoon, because that's what everyone's here for. Last night, they had an Ask Me Anything. So they want to address some of the concerns. They want to talk about the coin. They want to put a face, I think, to the coin. So we had that last night. Since then, the price dropped. So we saw it drop pretty significantly during the day yesterday. It went down all the way to 2 cents. Now it hit that resistance, came back up. But that was a scary moment, right? Because that is a huge sell-off. I mean, that's ginormous right there. And then it popped back up. So they had this AMA. They went through a handful of different things. Now, they actually apologized. After their AMA, they say that it wasn't up to standard at all and did not meet the expectations we wanted. However, we are a family and honesty is key. We will always take your feedback as you are the only reason we're here. Now, after that, they posted a little bit more saying who's holding and stuff. And then they hit on, we won't let any troll, hater, FUD spreader on this ship. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt is FUD. So they say we won't let anyone on the ship. Now, the things that people say about this, right? That it could be a scam. I've covered them in my last videos. I'll put those up on the end screen if you want to see them. But you have to realize this is a small cryptocurrency. It's really hard to learn everything it can about these because this is really new. It's really speculative. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there like this, and it's growing very quickly. So there's going to be large fluctuations in price. You know, I've talked about some of the stuff that's causing people fear in some of my last videos, whether it's paying influencers possibly without disclosing that they're paying them, or just some other things with this coin that are risky. Now, that doesn't take away from the fact that they've been growing like wildfire. Like I've talked about how they have been trending. They have been searched more than Dogecoin. They've gone up dramatically. They've been really the highest flyer, I think, in the crypto space. They grew to 1.1 million holders in 52 days, all-time high bull runs, which obviously not all-time highs now, 340K followers. I believe that's on Twitter here. 50K live viewers on Twitch, which they have like 34,000 followers now on Twitch. Trending 5 days in a row. 410 trillion tokens burnt. Market cap reached 5 billion. They expand their team by 35%. Locked 250 million LP. Listed on 2 exchanges. So we'll cover those exchanges here in a second. But at the same time, with all those things happening, again, I want to be cautious about this because I'm not trying to spread anything that's bad, but they act a little bit juvenile, right? Like in caps, talk about how they won't let trolls or haters on the ship. Can you imagine a $5 billion company using the term haters? Of course, this is the crypto space, so it's a little bit more unregulated. It's a little bit more wild, wild west. It just seems different and like a little juvenile in my opinion. So we'll talk about the dip here in a second, but I will say they are being uplisted or they're being added to a couple different exchanges. So they hit on this on their actual Twitter here. BSC Scan, a product of Etherscan, is allowing it to be traded, verified on BSC Scan. And then they also were added to ZBG. So they have this video here. You can tell that they're spending some money on graphics and stuff like that because like this looks like a cartoon or something for like a video game. But they were listed on the ZBG exchange. So then they give a little bit more information on it here. SafeMoon now available on ZBG, founded in 2008, top 10 crypto exchange, supports 11 languages, 160,000 daily users, 3 million total users. So not a ton of total users actually, but it's really hard to get a hold of SafeMoon right now. So uplisting or putting it on more exchanges will be good, I think. Now, they're being very active on their Twitter, obviously. They've been active on Twitch itself. Now, the reason they apologized for Twitch is because apparently they were really off topic. Like, they had this hour-long discussion. They had some guy talking about like a car on there. They got off topic. People were asking them literally to get back to the coin and talk more about the coin. It was kind of a mess as far as I understand. Now they have reached over 1 million holders now. So that is a big milestone. So the question is now the time to buy? You know, it's down pretty significantly from their highs. A lot of these cryptos drop very drastically, but this one actually has a reason to hold on for a long term because of that extra earnings that you can have. Some people are calling this a Ponzi scheme at the same time. We're seeing a lot of different sides, and we're seeing this with a lot of different things in the crypto space, right? The whole crypto space is very hit or miss. You're either really bullish or you're very negative, it seems like. But anyways, we have to look at whether it's a time to buy. Well, they hit a resistance here at like 0.00002, and they've been consistently consolidating over the last couple hours, right? They're moving up. There's an uptrend over the last couple hours, but there's a consistent downtrend over the last day. Now, it does look like a reversal. Over the last one day, we do have a reversal over the last couple hours, and we're still seeing good amounts of volatility, but I'd say there are probably more positive catalysts. If you don't think this is a scam, there are more positive catalysts than negative moving forward because of the fact that they're being, put on more exchanges, they're trending, all this other stuff. Now, that being said, I'm not going out and buying this. I think this doesn't suit my risk profile at this point. Now, if it was on Coinbase or on BlockFi or even on Voyager, I might throw a couple dollars at it, but I'm not going and putting the majority of my portfolio on it. Right now, it's great that you can earn some money by other people selling, but you can also do that on BlockFi, not by other people selling, but just because they lend it out to other institutions and they give you an interest rate. So that's a little bit less risky, but those coins won't probably see the price fluctuations SafeMoon has, and they don't necessarily have the upside potential in the short term, which is what people want. So is now the time to buy? Well, it is coming down significantly. I think it's really going to depend on what happens over the coming days and whether, someone does a deep dive and figures out, okay, this company is scamming people, or whether, they continuously go up or continuously trend, or they come out with a better AMA and really get down to what's happening with the company, what they're trying to do. Now, they do have a whole timeline here on their website, but I'd say it's a little bit juvenile again because they're talking about like to the moon and holding the line and stuff, but they shed more light on it in their little descriptions here. So it might be a decent time to buy with more catalysts moving forward. Now, earlier I talked about a celebrity that posted about SafeMoon, and that was actually Afrojack. So he posted SafeMoon with a smiley face. Now he has 2.5 million followers on Twitter, and he says, my tweets aren't for sale. I post what I want when I want. Some people are talking about paid influencers with this cryptocurrency. Now, what could happen is he's just trying to push up the price because he owns some of it. He says, recently started investing in crypto. It's a very interesting market, but dangerous too. Watch your step and read up a lot. So if we see more people like Afrojack, other people that are celebrities, that are famous, that talk about cryptocurrencies, that would be huge. I mean, we saw a penny stock boom where a lot of penny stocks were going up 10x from December through February, and a lot of them weren't getting any celebrities talking about them, and they're still going up significantly. So if we have people with 2.5 million followers on Twitter posting about companies like SafeMoon or cryptocurrencies like SafeMoon, that could push up the price a lot. Now, of course, this crypto is very risky. Let's be honest here. Like, people talk about penny stocks being risky. People talk about cryptocurrency being risky. And I see them kind of as like a mixture, right? These are the penny stocks of crypto. Crypto is already considered a bubble by a lot of people. And these altcoins, we don't have a lot of information on them. They're not backed by companies, right? When we talk about penny stocks that people say are too risky, right? They actually have products. They have management teams. They're held to certain standards by the governments or the SEC. These coins are not governed like that. Like, you are putting your money really at risk in these. Now, they do have a lot of upside. So in my opinion, and I'm not a financial advisor, but if I was looking at buying some of this coin, I would not put in a significant amount or anything that's life-changing. Just know that this could be gone tomorrow. It could be either that there's some kind of scam, or that it gets shut down, or that they somehow, the price just drops like crazy. So just be careful. I don't want anyone to lose money on this channel. I'm just trying to bring more light to this coin and talk about it a little bit more. So I want to say thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to check out that link down below to BlockFi to get an interest rate on other cryptocurrencies, you can definitely check that out. There's also a link down there to Webull in case you want 2 free stocks. And then you can get more if you give your referral code out to other people. Like, you can get up to 11 other free stocks. So a couple $100 worth of stock, just deposit $100. At first, you can trade Dogecoin on there too. Definitely check those out down below. If you guys want to know what I'm buying and selling in real time, there's a link down there to the Patreon. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll put up the last 2 videos on SafeMoon on the end screen here. Thanks.